Alright, we're back again. Now, I've got a bit of unfinished business on this planet, and then we'll be heading off. First, I need to unstick myself to this Wookiee. That's a bit difficult. Yeah, I heard it all before. Oh, crap. I can't even find the way anymore. Jesus. There you go. I'm just gonna borrow your lightsaber. Let's try that. Yeah. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, you get to use, whatever. Take a blaster.
Sure.
See if you got something. Let's see what you're selling. Alright. Nothing too interesting.
Your wish?
Yes?
What is it?
Yes?
Let's see what we can find here in this old farm. Probably want to invest in a bit of
Your wish?
shields.
Yeah? What?
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
My weapons are my authority.
I am not programmed for battle, but I will not open the gates except even if you destroy me, you will not be able to get in. This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
Alright, I'm here. Come on behalf of the Jedi Council.
The council? If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Santos are not involved. This...
I'm not in league with the Metalis, but I must speak to Nurek.
If Nurek left orders, he was not to be disturbed. But given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. You...
Yes?
Yes?
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me.
I want to ask you about the disappearance of Shen Matali. Maybe I should mention the council. I mean on behalf of the council.
I brought my family here to find peace and safety, not to be harassed and treated like common criminals. Your council has no authority here, and I respectfully ask you to leave this property at once.
This guy isn't telling us something. He might even be lying. I don't trust him.
For once, I will have to agree with the Mandalorian.
I trust you will show yourself out. If not, my security droids will be sure to deal with you.
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
Who are you?
My name is Rahasia. Nurek is my father. He has not been himself since Cass has disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
Cass has disappeared.
Yes, Cassis was my brother. He was working on archaeological digs here in Dantooine when he disappeared. My father blamed Alan Matale and his son. My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
Tell me what's going on here.
You must understand that Father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
Quit stalling and get to the point.
My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassis.
We should inform the Jedi Council of this crime.
No! Since Cassis went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassis. I am afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
This isn't my problem.
Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry.
Why do you care about Shen?
Shen and I, we have been taught by our families to hate each other, just for being related to our fathers. But I met Shen alone one day in the city, away from his father, and Shen was so charming, so sweet. He didn't care at all that I was a Sandral. He just accepted me for who I was, with no reservations. We talked and met again over months and fell in love. My brother Cassis met him too, and they were beginning to become friends, but then this whole mess had to happen. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
Right. Gotta work for above my pay grade again.
Murik has nothing more to say to you. He left strict instructions. He was...
Yeah. I'm getting inside. Nothing you do will stop me.
I am not broken even...
Yeah. Ugh. Fine. Should probably give you Iron Blaster. Or maybe even an... No, you can't use that. Fine.
Yes?
Sitting here with a shot. Here we go. Nice shot, Canderous. Looks like you're useful for something after all.
What is it?
Yes?
What is it?
What?
Computer panel. Let's do some hacking. I can't afford any of these.
No problem. Got it.
Your wish?
What?
Huh?
Sure.
Your wish?
Yes?
What?
What? No problem. Got it.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
Anyone tell you ask too many questions? Now sit down and shut up.
As you wish. I have no... Who are you?
I'm here to rescue you, Shen.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
I'll protect you, Shen. Let's go.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
If you don't come with me, I'll drag you out.
If you do that, I'll scream my head off and alert all the guards in the house. The only chance you have is to talk Rahasia into leaving. If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matale? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
Why do your families hate each other so much?
My father thinks the Sandrals are thieves and liars who followed him here to Dantooine just to steal what he has earned for himself. My father is an egotist and can be violent at times, but I think he still cares for me. Rahasia's father seems to be falling into the same pattern as mine. They're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the only hope Rahasia and I will ever have is if we can escape both of them. Please, find Rahasia and speak to her. Get her to flee this...
Ugh.
Yeah?
Lovers. I don't get it. Alright.
What? No problem. Got it.
Yeah?
Sure. No problem. Got it.
What?
Right then, I think we've cleared most of this area here. What's this? Ah, this is where we came from, isn't it? Yep. How do we find her exactly? I see. Where'd she come from last time?
Murik has not. My orders are.
Ah, there she is.
Sure.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
Trying to rescue Shen, but he won't leave without Eurasia.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. But I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
God damn it. They have to make it so bloody difficult. Right. There you are.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia?
Yes, she promised she would meet us outside the gates.
I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep...
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Well, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
Shen's father promised me a reward.
What? You're just doing this for the reward?
How could you? I thought you...
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale.
Rahasia!
Father.
Mr. Sandro!
Nurik!
Alan!
I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
Why don't you just shoot each other and get it over with?
No! Father, don't do this!
We don't always need to be fighting like this.
It's gone too far for that, Rahasia. Alan has crossed the line one too many times.
Ha! For what you've done to me and my family, I will see you dead and rotting in the ground.
If you fight, you'll all be killed.
I have my own life, Father, and I want to spend it with Rahasia.
You're too immature to do anything on your own.
I can do whatever I want. You can't control me.
Raja doesn't love you anyway.
What? No! Rahesia, how could you? How could you lead me to believe?
No, Shen,
Come away from that Sandral harlot, Shen. Come back with me.
I...
You want to trust yourself to a woman who would betray her own father?
No.
Look at her. See what kind of person she really is.
I see. I wonder how I could ever have thought so differently about you, Rahesia. How could I have been so blind?
Shen, no.
I was foolish. My father was right. We are not destined for one another. It would never have worked. There would have been too many problems. Sometimes it's just better to let things die.
Shen, wait! I love you!
I'm sorry, Rahesia. It just won't work. In fact, I don't think I like you very much at all. You remind me too much of your father.
Sometimes you have to make hard decisions.
Yes, and I thank you for showing me what I had to do. I'm ready to leave now, Father.
Let's go home then. Here is your reward, Jedi, for your assistance. This isn't over, Sandrals. I will take this affront directly before the Jedi Council and see you exiled from this world.
Shen, no!
Come inside, Rahesia. Let's get the stink of that Matale dog off you.
Well, that was fun. Now, let's go this way. Ooh. Little bridge here. Time to use some grenades.
Jedi can do.
These ones are a little tougher. Oops. Oh, you can't walk now. Great. Jesus. Well, it looks like my characters can't move. That's annoying.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahe?
Shen, you're safe.
Rahe?
What? How could you? I thought you...
There!
Miss...
Right.
Miss...
Wait,
It's hot.
I can...
What?
No.
Come on!
No.
Look.
I would...
Shen!
Yes, and I...
Let's hear this.
Shen, no!
Come inside, Rahesia. Let's get the stick.
Alright, let's try this one more time. Try and not be killed by bloody hounds.
Your wish?
Yes?
What?
Sure. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock.
That'll show them.
Here it is!
Jedi can do. Your wish? Your wish?
Huh?
Your wish?
Yes? Yeah?
Whoops. There's a lot of enemies here. I need to prepare for that.
Yes?
Yes?
What is it?
Sure.
What is it?
What?
And then let's prepare ourselves for this fight.
Yes?
Huh? What?
Your wish?
Yes?
What is it?
Right. See what interesting grenades we can throw on them.
What?
What is it? What is it?
What?
Jack went missing in Sector B, then Rita saw someone moving south of there. Take a couple of troops and find out who it is. If they look suspicious, terminate. Looks like they got terminated today. Let's see. I've been in this cave before, haven't I? Yeah. Think I have. Yep. Well, guess there's not a whole lot more to find here. Oop.
That hurt, I bet. Huh?
Hey, Miles.
That hurt, I bet.
Oh yeah, we've been here before. Might be time to head on back then. Kill some local fauna.
For the Republic!
That hurt, I bet. Yes? What?
Oh! What's this? Someone I almost missed.
What?
Look at that.
Achuta, kunga kun bistulbi kikuana. Dong batugas matelia.
What do you want?
Kunga kiko tonga kun hankari. Wana kun muchashat bakat. Kiyeno no namapaole rachiku. Tapjedu badowana nigibobo. Dong na bungsha munya. Dong batugas matelia.
What do you want me to do?
Podona, Lunga dijo Tonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamul ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pamulerat. Lunga dijo Tonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamul ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pamulerat chikun.
Anything else I should do?
Dijo Tonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatu muchashat bakat.
Alright.
Greetings, Padawan. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Hordenetic, Ricard Lusov, and Handan Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information?
What did you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information?
Tell me about these planes.
These planes are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calfhounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calfhounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe rest. Is there any...
I'll have more questions later.
Very
Right, let's talk to these suckers.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handan Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Should I have?
I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Did you see the killer?
I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river. And I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the enclave. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
See the other one then?
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that...
Well, one of you's is definitely lying.
Dayata. Wata yuma wana huhu nandake. Shatuni patoga. Wana kuspe ching palamule tonke. Akupa chekopa. Gino mulira kempaja. Slima podwama.
Want to discuss this murder?
Kun hunkabi. Wana kuta kunja stak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Jedu badwana nidi bobo. Tonga bungsha nunya. Tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwa. Muchashat bakant.
I do not know. Right, so he was shot in the back. Came from the bridge. He came from the rocks here. He could have shot him in the back.
How can I be of further assistance?
You're holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Want to ask you something else. Why were you out
I
there?
was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and...
Do you often run around the plains?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. A healthy body will...
You're holding...
How can...
What did you see happen?
Well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can't tell you, I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the... Master Baluk came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't... I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here. Of course...
That's all for now. He was over on the other side bridge and...
So, what do you want to know?
Bullock said you were limping. Are you hurt?
Well, kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body. But it's nothing that serious.
Let me ask you something else. Why are we out here?
I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Iriaz. Haven't seen many in the... Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, pow, went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Iriaz was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now?
Let me ask you something else. What did you see happen?
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the cauldron. Right.
You were south of here. The sun was in your eye from the east. So you would have been looking here. He was shot in his back. And then came from the other side of the bridge.
Sure.
I think it's pretty clear then, if he was shot in the back.
Is there any other... These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Irian, there have been over 35 catalogued... Is there... My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately... Is there any other... My preliminary analysis is...
Well, it's a bit strange to be out running. He's got a better reason to be out here. I think it's this sucker. Yeah, it's often the ones that look the nicest on the outside and the most rotten within.
Ita kunjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Lunda di hodunga kun honkabi. Wana kun kachi kun ita hodunga. Iking kuno pamulera chikun. Stimo podona kundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
Let's discuss the murder. Handon is lying. He didn't mention the weapon found by the body. No, he's lying now. And it is lying. Yeah, just the right time. Of course. It's cloudy, there was no sun glare. Yeah, sure, I knew. This is dragging out, and we're not getting any credits for this.
So, what do you want to know?
Do you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground. Can I leave now?
Well, we are. Why would someone want to kill him?
You Jedi are so predictable. Always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble.
Bullock said you were leaving here.
Well, right.
That's all for now. Let's talk to you then.
How can I be of further assistance?
Do you know the victim?
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. but merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
No one says you killed him. Yet.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have...
I'll ask you something else. Why would someone want to kill him?
Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut. A hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things. Certainly nothing that would make me want...
That's all for now. Alright, let's see if the droid has got some more info. What can you tell about Calder ahead?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other...
What can you tell about Calder and Rickard?
According to the municipal authorities near the Garan spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusov was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene. Is there...
What did you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis is...
Questions later. Alright.
Kupa, Gino Mulera Kempaija, Slimu Poduama.
Want to discuss the murder? Rickard is lying. They had a fight over business matters.
Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the weapon found at the scene.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
More questions later.
So, what do you want to know?
What about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blast. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like...
Ichanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
Want to ask you something else? You thought Calder was cheating you?
I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Space. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
Can't deny it, but there was bad blood between you.
Right.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous... Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
You knew Calder better than you admit. You rented a speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
You better come clean.
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
That's all for now. Want to discuss the murder? Blaster is Handon's, but he reported it stolen. Let me get more information on the blaster.
Is there any other information you need?
Is there a report on Handon's blaster being stolen?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report, Mr. Is there... Very well.
That seems pretty conclusive then.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found by the body?
How can I...
You wanted to kill Callum for having an affair with your wife.
His block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. I think we don't... normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder... I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder...
Well, if you can't keep her...
She may have had her reasons, Mandalorian.
But, as much as I may hate him for that, it may have... I was just out running. How...
Discuss the murder. Blaster Hansen's. He lied about it being stolen.
Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample. Is there... Very well.
Didn't belong to the victim. It's Handon's blood. He's clutching his side.
Hey, what are you doing?
Now, Handon is the guilty one. Callum was cheating with his wife.
I can leave now, then?
Could let you go for 100 credits.
What? No!
Wanda kumbis king balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji it.
No. If I'm going, I'm not going alone. You don't know what you've done.
What do you mean?
I came out here, I admit, to kill Calder. But so did Rickard. He must have thought it was Calder when he shot and hit me. So I'm going to prison. But I shouldn't be going alone. Did you idiots have to let the slime ball go?
Dunga diho dunga kun hankadi. Wana kutachi kun idaho dunga. Iking kuno bamul.
Yes, you tentacle head. I came out here and killed Calder, but Rickard was here to do that too, and he shot me.
Tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikitu. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandona. Kachi kun idaho dunga. Iking kuno bamulera chikun. Achuta. Bunga kun bistulpi kikui.
Ah, well, shit.
Yes?
What is it?
It looks like I've got to find some Mandalorians. Wherever they are. Alright.
Yes?
Yes?
Yeah?
Hey! Level up. That's what we want. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go for that. This power then. Well, this looks interesting.
Master Matali is grateful for the return of Shen. He has sealed the estate and cannot see.
Seal the estate, eh? Never stopped me before. Well, let's see what we can find here. A little waterfall. Interesting. Ah, would you look at that?
Your wish?
Just when you think you can't find them, and they show up. How beautiful.
Huh?
Take that.
Yes?
And I'll take that. There we are. Let's see if we can't get... Yeah, right.
You've been holding out on us again. You haven't given us enough money. I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
Don't turn your back on me. It's a big mistake. Let's see.
What?
Master Matali.
So this is how no...
Yes?
What?
Diary amateur archaeologist. He tries his efforts, but we gathered that he had found some colonies between the ruins and something called the Drack. Well, there's some funny, funky Mandalorians.
Your wish?
Alright, let's see that.
What?
What?
See who these guys are then.
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi.
Now this is what I've been waiting for.
I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yes?
Yes?
Let's try some other party members, like her and like him.
What? What?
Let's see who beats you assholes this time.
Let's make this quick. I'm here. What can I do?
Let's see how it goes this time with these people. Get that force shield. Get a cannon shield.
What can I do?
Yes?
Yes?
I would...
Sure.
Much better.
What? Sure.
There you go. Way more lightsabers. Now, let's give a lightsaber to our good friend. And let's get our 2 Jedi chicks on board here. Right. Oh yeah. You need to level up too. Let's try that. And accept.
What?
What now? Yeah, alright.
How can I help?
I'd like to know more about you, Bastard.
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well.
Tell me how you joined the Jedi, then.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
So the Jedi separates children from their families.
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
That sounds idiotic. I would never agree to that.
The gift of the Force comes with a high cost. Sacrifice of one's emotional attachments is one of the prices a Jedi must be willing to pay. The alternative is to fall prey to the dark side.
And what's so wrong with that?
Please, you mustn't say things like that. The dark side is destruction and chaos, the opposite of all that gives the universe order and purpose. You have to understand this.
You need to lighten up.
And you need to be more mindful of your responsibilities. Have you any idea the danger a fallen Jedi represents? Not only to yourself, but to others as well.
Sounds like you're the one afraid of falling.
That is something every Jedi should be afraid of.
I don't see how falling in love could lead to the dark side, though.
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
You don't sound very convinced.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
You and your father were close?
Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
You never tried to get in touch with your father again?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
Are you saying you no longer feel love?
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Copy that.
The Council has decreed you may come.
Ah, there he is. Let's talk to him then.
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated...
I fought and killed their leader.
Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you.
What? That's it? Give me more.
What? I did not think the Jedi were so greedy. You seem almost Mandalorian. I thank you for what you have done for me, but I have nothing else to give. The Council will hear of your deeds and your greed.
That was beneath you. I hope in the future you will strive to be better than this.
Oh boy. Looks like me and the Council are gonna have some differences. Let's see if they got anything to say now.
Greetings, young Padawan. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those as you...
We have heard that there was a close confrontation between the Sandral and the Matali families by one of the southern estates earlier. We also heard that it was by your actions that direct conflict was avoided. It is good to hear that you have learned the lessons of the Jedi Order well enough to avoid conflict when necessary.
That's me. Quick learner.
It is well that you are still alive, Padawan, in that you have not yet managed to fail us completely.
Why does the Council not stop the Mandalorian raiders?
So you heard of... They've been harmless up till now. It is tragic. You have our leave to deal with the murdering Mandalorian raider.
May the Force be with...
You must not fail in your mission. Find the star maps that lead to the Star Forge.
But beware that dark side. Bastilla will guide you, but she...
The fate of the galaxy. May the Force...
Aye. People say they'll snitch on me to the council, but they got nothing but praise. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Oh, whoops. I know what I'm doing. Time to fly away. If I can find a freaking cockpit. There we are. No swearing.
How can I help? I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training.
Oh boy, here we go. I think we both know the real reason you've been watching me.
You never give up, do you? I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it.
I make you tremble. Do you get all tingly inside too?
What? No, of course not. Not like that anyway. In many ways, you are dangerous. You could be the savior of the galaxy, or you could bring untold destruction upon us all. I have seen you give in to temptation and indulge your baser emotions on many occasions. I'm afraid you are on the path that leads to the dark side. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety, for it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this, but I will do my best to make you understand.
Another lecture. We're not going to go over this again, are we?
We must, for all our sakes. If you had the proper training under a master, you would know all this. But because of our mission, I must be the one to try and help you understand. The dark side is not simply giving in to temptation or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power. It becomes harder to resist, and once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
You seem to know that temptation very well.
I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
You're saying the light side is innocent of killing?
One who serves the light does not strike down an innocent. We take arms against the dark side and the injustice that followed. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their... What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause? To use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
Do whatever is required, such as...
I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Never mind. Right, let's fly. Let's see where else we can go. Kashyyyk. Yavin, Manan, Korriban, Tatooine. Anyway, we want to go in particular there. He's on Tatooine. Well, I guess Tatooine might be a place to go.